focus on this life is ab workout. It's an ab secret. We're doing the obliques, the lower abs, and the upper part of your abs. We go back to back to back. So if you're training from home, you want to work on your abs, this is something that you can do. Hello, Pedro Silva. Nice to have you on the live. So, going back to the obliques, grab some weight, we're going to do some twists. If you don't have weight, you can grab a water bottle from home and you do the exercise. Now once you're done with the twist, which is going to help target your obliques, you're going to move on to the next exercise, which is going to be the lay down leg raises. This is going to help target the lower part of your abs. I'm going to get closer, then I'm going to adjust, and we're going to get this going. Now once we're done with that, we're going to switch up, we're going to do some ab rollers. The ab roller is going to really help you work on the lower layer of your abs, which is a little bit underneath it's deeper, it's a deeper layer underneath your ab, which helps you keep your core tight, like this. And it can help you do movement like this, like the vacuum. So get yourself a roller and you do this. If you cannot do it with the roller, what you can do is you can do walking out. From home, you can do like this. You walk out and you walk back in. That is how you can do it. Let me check the comment that I got right here. Hello there, Pedro. Alejandro Hernandez. Thank you, Alejandro. We do put in some work to be fit. So we're going to get into the rollers. Get yourself a roller. 12 reps. Now that is 2 sets of the secret. You gotta keep going back to back to back. That being said, we're moving back to the obliques. Grab yourself a weight. If you don't have a weight, grab a water bottle. You can do this from home with a water bottle, literally. So grab something and then you get twisted. That is 12 repetitions. Once you're done with that, you want to move on to the lower part of your abs, leg raises. And with that, we got 12 repetitions. So remember what I said, it's back to back to back. It doesn't stop, you just keep rolling. Next one, we got the rollers. If you don't have a roller, get yourself a mat. All you're gonna do is you go down on the floor and you're gonna walk out. Walk back in. It's gonna help you walk a little bit of shoulders, but it's gonna do the movement too for your abs. Oh, pardon, what did you say? Mele Masia. I don't know how to read that. Click UG. I do not know how to read that. Hi there today. So we're gonna get with the rollers. As I mentioned, you can do this from home. Let me adjust my mat. Then we get rolling. Literally. That is 12 repetitions. So we gotta keep this rolling. We're gonna move on again to the twist. This is gonna be the last set. Really focus when you're doing the twist. You really wanna feel your obliques right here, this part. So if you wanna build that part of your abs, this is the next size, which is gonna help you do that. Again, you don't have a weight, grab some water bottles and you get to training. So don't make excuses. You can be busy, yes, but this shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes. No. If you cannot do 12 reps, do 5 reps or 3 reps per exercise. And then you get it rolling. Do the minimum you can for a start, and then you build up from there, even if it's 1 rep. With that being said, that's enough of a break. We gotta do the twist. As you can see, I am getting out of breath because this is demanding. Yes, it's gonna work on your core. So enough of a break, we gotta move on. Lower ab, leg raises. You don't need any material to do this. You just go home, grab yourself a wall, you raise your leg up. And that you're done with the lower abs. Once you're done with the lower abs, we go back to the upper part of your abs. We do the rollers. It's gonna work a little bit more than the upper abs, but it's gonna be one of the main exercises that we're gonna do to target the upper part of your abs. Hello there, Reggie boy. So, grab a roller, then you get rolling. If you don't have a roller, you walk out. Don't make excuses, you walk out. If you cannot walk out all the way, you walk out until you can. No more workout, then you walk back in. Be safe. Let's get this going. 12 repetitions. You see me sweating? Yes, it's demanding. Back to back to back. And there you have it. 12 repetitions. And there you have it. Ab workout from home, a sacred, get you working on your upper abs, lower abs, obliques. With this, you can start building your core. Follow for more. If you got questions, drop the question on my most recent posts. With that being said, have a good evening, everyone. Until next time. Good evening, Reggae boy. We are logging out. If you got any question, Reggae is on the post on the live. He's asking, he said hello. Don't it? Reggae, unfortunately, I will have to end because a good night preps you for a good day. Remember that. Good rest preps you for a good day. So for me to be able to come back here tomorrow, be efficient, I have to do what is needed to be done for today. So Reggie, if you got any questions, please drop them on my most recent post. I will take the time to respond to that. Are you okay? Okay, bye. Okay. Have a good night, Reggie, or good evening, depending where you are. Bye-bye, everyone.